Okay, let's start this journey together. I thought this would be really a hands-on session. As admin of the site, I've been having these comments coming through, and I've put it on a moderating thing so that it doesn't just all fill up the comment section, and I thought that would help. And I switched off comment section eventually in all the posts, but it still came through, it still flooded through. And if you're sitting with this problem, maybe this will be a help for you. So there you can see is 89 comments. And when you come look at the comments here, you can see it's literally free porn, 720 celebrities. You can see this is spam. It's all the way through. And there's, at this point, fortunately, we're catching it at this stage, there's 91. And you can see here that it's 89 pending, 2 approved. I don't know who approved that, but they must have slipped through the system. I want to address the story of how we can permanently block comments. Now, if you're having comments come in on pages or products, or you're running an e-commerce site, then you've got to configure it quite carefully. But for me, the site needs to be up and running. It's a portfolio kind of site. It doesn't take any comments from people, but yet you find all of these things slipping through. Okay, so if you want to get all of that cleared and not have to go manually go there and click it as spam, it's still going to come through. So how they get into this, I'm not too sure. So what I can recommend is a plugin. You can go to the plugin section, add a plugin, and you can come here. And I haven't updated the WordPress now, it's just recently come out. So that's not really the reason. Prior to the update, it was already giving the problems. I thought I'd hold this back to show you how the plugin works that I'm going to install now. So it is what it is, block. You can just type block comments. Okay, and let's just see it load up there. One thing interesting I found out when I searched for some of the plugins, I used to type it and press enter, but because it's a real-time search, you can just type it in and it will start searching immediately. You don't have to press enter with it. This thing is taking a bit of a while because there's something also other going on the site here, and it's just a bit laggy. There we go. So the one I want to reference is this one. You can see it's got 1 million active installations. Now, WordFence is also set up to block these comments, but it's so configuration heavy. When you do the configuration, it's like 1,000,001 switches. So all I needed is something just to switch off every ability for somebody to come and comment on the site. I don't need any comments, it's slipping through somewhere. So we can go with install, and this is the one, this little icon, disable comments, remove comments, and protect from spam. Simple plugin. It's got like 2 little windows. One is when you select it, and I'll show it to you now. You can select to block everything, or on pages, on portfolios, etc. So I'm going to click activate from this point here, and then we'll head on back to the plugin section, where you will see in the plugin section there's a section that says tools and settings. They pretty much hop to the same part of the particular plugin. So here we go. You can see where we disable comments. So it's settings and tools. Okay, I'm going to click on settings. And you'll see how simple it is. You could also come to the top here and click on configuration page. It kind of takes you to the same space there. Okay, so in real time, we're going to see if we can get rid of this 89 comments that is spam in there. And the other thing that's actually quite cool about it is once you enable this and you fully enable it, this comments tab goes away here, and this manages everything. Okay, so first of all, they're asking if we open to them collecting information to improve the product. I'm open to this. They're helping me quite a bit, so I'll just say, sure, I'd like to help. So they'll take some data from this and feed it back to make the product better. And this is totally free, so it's quite cool. So here, it's on specific posts and pages. Again, if the spam and the comments are coming in on the posts, you can just block the posts, and the rest of the site could function. I assume, I haven't tested this yet, but if you have something like WooCommerce in, this thing would probably just indicate products also, because there'll be comments on products, which will be different. So for me, I'm going here to everywhere which says disable comments globally on the entire website. Let's just read this warning. This will disable comments from every page post on your website. Use this setting if you do not want to show comments anywhere. Okay, so if you're running other third-party plugins where you want feedback, then probably this wouldn't be the setting to choose. You'll probably play around with this. The other thing is here, disable comments with API. This is a bit of advanced features. I am going to say save changes. Okay, let's see what happens. I'm going to go there to the delete comments tab now also, but let's just save that. Okay, let's go over to delete comments. And under delete comments, you're seeing the setup now. They're also asking you, do you want to delete what's on the system? Now, sometimes you want to come in here and delete comments that are only on pages and posts. This section here, delete comments, is for what's already on the system. Okay, I want to clean everything up there. But what I love about this is the fact that they're giving you the option to clear it out of certain areas, so that you're not stuck with the fact that if there's maybe on posts there's spam and you want to clear that, but you don't want to clear off on the pages or media portfolios, that you have to just accept either or. Here you can filter it before you do the deletion of stuff that you already have on. So here I'm going and I'm saying every bit of comment you have to delete. And let's say delete. Okay, so it's sending through the request to do that, and there we go. Okay, so now I'm going to, if I click on here, I have to refresh the page. Let's click on there, see if it goes there. It might pull up an error because when you run this, it takes, okay, it says comments closed, and I'm just going to go back there. When you run this program, it removes, for example, deletes the comments, disables comments. Mine was everywhere. So when I say everywhere, there's no reason to keep the comments there. By clicking on that now, it's showing me there's an error because it doesn't exist. So if I want to see the effect, I would just refresh this window and you'll see this comments will disappear. Okay, so there's 0 comments there now. So that's how it keeps the system clear, and for future, all the comments are going to be taken out before they even get into the systems. This is a lifesaver, and I'm not getting now a whole lot of emails coming through saying there's people that are waiting for approval of their posts, because I really don't need it. I don't want it. Once again, just be cautious. If you are accepting comments on certain things, get through more into the detail of this plugin, or maybe find that WordFence, what is it, WordFence, yes, they've got like granular editing of different portions. But for me, this is what helps, and if this is going to be something that helps you, utilize it and benefit from that.